Okay. Is everything on fire? Nothing appears to be on fire. Is audio on fire? Shoot, I didn't tweak audio settings. Audio's probably on fire. Is audio still on fire? Am I real? Define real. I'm not sure how to answer that question. You probably can't touch me, but you can talk to me. Does that make me real? Do I have organs? I do not have organs. Well... Wait, did I make a new slot? That sounds creepier than you intended? New game, new slot. It is a little creepy if you think about it, isn't it? Let's see what's changed. I believe that I'm semi-real? That sounds like a reasonable answer. Welcome to the demo. This is a series of small tutorials to show you the game. Let's start with the basics of movement and combat, and then face traps created to capture your kind. Let the toy gates guide you. So, we played a little bit of this last week. But apparently there was an update in the intervening weekend, so we're gonna do another quick playthrough, but not like a speedrun playthrough of the silly little fox game. And then we're gonna shift over to some code. Can I wall kick off? Does wall kicking off and nothing do anything? Anyways, how are you doing this morning, Mr. Blender? I'm so used to doing night stuff that I keep saying good morning and good evening and, you know, you say good night and all that fun stuff. I need to remember that I'm doing morning shit now. Morning shit like bonking this guy. This poor... Hello? Hello, sir? Are you good? Well, mayhaps I should tell them about that. That seems like a, like a bug that they should probably be aware of. You're good? Yes, it is morning for me. Is it morning for you? I'm guessing not, based on that reaction. It's good time zone? Oh, that was a perfect block. Not 1700. What is that? 5 p.m. In the land of tea and biscuits. Well, top of the morning to you, Governor. How is afternoon tea? That's something we don't really do here stateside. Was there was a secret up here, wasn't there? I don't understand how I survived that. It's nicer on a cold day? Nice. Did you just have Thanksgiving? We did. Do they... You guys do the Thanksgiving on the other side of the pond, right? But it's a slightly different day from ours, isn't it? Fuck. Oh, they added fall damage! That's a good feature, probably, for this type of game to have. How was ours? It was very turkey-y. How was your... No, you guys don't have a Thanksgiving? Oh. But, like, being thankful seems like a good thing to celebrate. Can I cannot grab onto that. Is it easier to come from the other side, I wonder? I've done this before. What was the trick? We're ungrateful bastards? Oh no. Can I do a wall kick off of anything? I remember I got up there before, and I can't remember how. Yeah, this isn't working. Oh well, I give up. Not worth the time. That was closer than it needed to be. We need to... Wait, can I come back through the torii gates, or are they one way? Here be door. I see. Wait, new trap. Interesting. Can we go back? We appear not to be able to go back. Good to know. Give me the item. It lets me get all of the monies for free. Why am I bad? Timing on that was a little suspicious. Can we... Nope. Good thing we're not trying to do a speedrun right now. Otherwise this would be incredibly embarrassing. Wing! Boing! Boing! Fuck! Boing! Boing! Kick! Thought that was gonna be a miss. Boing! Boing! Why am I playing the silly parkour game so bad this morning? To progress further, you'll need new movement ability. I will lend you the power of vaulting. Find other yokai in the world to learn more abilities and grow more tails. Are we still incredibly upset at the orb? Look at that disdain. Look at that hatred for this orb. +1 tail. Oh, is it more consistent that you can hit escape to... Yo! Fuck! Wing! Well, that... I'm playing really bad today. Ay, ay, ay. I think we want to hop the... Oh. That was the wrong thing. Oh well. You know, it seems like, well, what is the fastest way to do this? Because little fox just jumps, swings, jumps, vaults, vaults, wall kick, swing, jump, roll. Well, that was not a clean fight. Wing! I love how when we go to the toy gates, the gems just start chasing after you. It's pretty good. Here they come. Wing! Yep, just my luck that today playing bad is the day where I don't make it through the little spinny trap. Oh. And we swing, and we swing. And we boost, and we hop. Wait, what did I mess up on this one? There we go. Hard boss. And let's let the gems fly again. Whee! Although they're doing a better... Nope, they're not. I was about to say they're doing a better job of keeping up this time. Hello, sir. Will you... Oh! T-posing fox. Poor guy. Hop, hop, hop. What do you have to say? With this knowledge, you are ready to face the world, get stronger, and stay safe. One last thing. The gems you gathered are useful to yokai, so keep an eye out for them. You can trade them for useful gear. Last week, I don't think we ever, really tried the spells. So this week we should try out some of the spells. Hop, hop, skip, hop, skippity, hoppity, skip. Hop, hop, skip, skip, skippity, hoppity, skip. Let's go see what Mr. Tanuki has. Well, that's a fat shame. But I can... Yeah, that's a bug. But I can walk through the splish. You can finally come to a stream. I'm gonna teach something. Teach is a strong word for what's gonna happen tonight. Or this morning. Although I am gonna try and teach some devs how to not fat shame me. I should 100% be able to walk through this. How are you doing tonight, Battery? Oh, I have not had the YouTube up. Message retracted. What kind of crazy stuff did I miss over on the YouTube side? Shoot, man. Also, hi Battery, hi Nova. How are you two doing? I really need to fix the, my plugin. I used to have it set up so that everything would go to the same screen viewer. And then it broke. You're good, thanks? That's good to hear. What was Nova asking? Also, message retracted. You can retract messages? Yeah, getting the YouTube side fixed should probably be a priority. I guess... Did they move it? They moved the Naginata. Nani? Wait, as I was saying, me teach something is a strong word for what's gonna happen tonight. Oh, he... I love how these guys just, Did I die on those spikes? Is that what happened there? These guys just don't notice that I'm, like, suplexing their friends. It's pretty good. Oh, did they move it here? Ow! Hello, sir, did you fall in the water? I wonder why they moved it, like, 5 feet down the road. I said I was gonna try some spells. What spell should we try? Thunder, call down a thunder at chosen location to deal electric damage. The sound will also attract enemies. Spawn a ball of wind that explodes on contact, blowing away anything its explosion touches. Hmm. Ow. There's nothing to see here, sir. What does refactoring mean? Refactoring is basically just, like, rewriting some code to make it better. Whoa! Whoa, what happened there? Does that make sense? Refactoring is rewriting a little bit of code to make it better. It's like you've realized that you made, like, you did something poorly, and so you're gonna rewrite it to make it better, and that's a refactor. Does that make sense? Battery, why am I playing bad? Anything interesting in these boxes? There's gems! Hello? Hello, can I not be bad, please? Can I not be bad for 5 seconds? There we go. Thank you. just visibly make my health bar bigger when I get the protective binding? Doesn't really seem to. So we have fall damage now. Does the flow roll block all of it? Hello, good sir. Ow. And what was in this box? Have I ever gotten that box? Just more gems. That's boring. Boxes. Can I not break this box? Interesting. Boxes, boxes. We're gonna break the boxes. You're currently working on 2 tabs right now? One with your stream on YouTube since Twitch is slow, and one Twitch tab to talk to you? Oh no. If you want, I have the YouTube up, so you can just talk there if you prefer. Battery, he fell down. Uh-oh. I almost fell down. Why am I bad? Aye. Well, sorry if there is massive delay. Oh no. I like the music in this game. It is very soothing, isn't it? Do I run faster while not holding shift? I didn't realize I could pick up my swing like that. That's good to know. Okay, I give up. I wonder where the new... They said there was like some sort of new challenge thing. And I wonder where that wound up being placed. Don't think... Was that a new box? Boxes, boxes, we gotta get the boxes. A new arm? Oh no, there was armor before. We got for our trial. OBS stuttered, that's not good. Hopefully that fixed. Hopefully it's fine. We stuttered, but we dropped 0 frames. Greetings, young Kitsune. A rare sight you are. I assume you need my help? Normally I would challenge you to a fight, but today I'm feeling gracious. Instead, you will find my knowledge at the top of this trial. Good luck. That dude scares me. He's not that scary. Swing and whoop and whoop. Okay, let's do the cool timing. I did it! Let's go! First try. Okay, Dad, are you ready for us to look at this orb with utmost disgust? Look at how upset we are that we got this thing. The fact how disgusted she looks by the orbs is like the funniest thing. It makes me very happy. So, if we just jump and we hold shift, we still die. Good to know. So there is a height where holding shift won't save you. Is there anything worth noting about, like, these lamps? You're always ready? Is it bad that I forgot what I asked you about? Wait. Can we... Hold up. Can we climb ropes? I think they made this wall climb a little harder, maybe. Heya! Ow. That was really dumb. Oh, can I not attack? Oh, I apparently can't attack anymore. That's good. That's great. I can dodge. I can jump. Oh, I can jump over his side swings. That's good to know. Oh, now I can attack. First time playing this game? Sure. That's why I'm playing so badly. It's my first time. Ha. Ha. Fuck. Ha. So we can swing into reverse swing, into a wall climb, into a up here, and then we can climb this wall if we're not bad. Battery, why am I playing so terribly today? I wish I could laugh at you for being bad, but I'm bad at the games I program myself, so... Oh, no. Wait, there's boxes? There's nothing interesting in the boxes, but there are boxes. Is there anything interesting by the lever? I'm also bad at most of the games I programmed myself. So where is the new challenge thing that they were talking about? Wait, we can go... Whoa! That's interesting. That looks new. Hello? Is there anything here? This looks like something that would have something. Mr. Battery, what do you think of the cute little fox girl in the overworld? There's no shot the challenges are part of the advanced movement tutorial. Where are the challenges? Oh, they're in the main menu. Oh. Village Ascent. Toggle competing against either your own personal best time, nothing raced by yourself. Currently showing personal best. What is this? Does that start? Oh, that's start. I see. Where are the orbs? Hello, orb? Orbing. Where's Russell on this stream? Nowhere. Russell's probably sleeping if I had to guess. Oh, there's an orb up there. Okay. And there's an orb there. Okay. Oh, fuck! Interesting. So we gotta get on top of this building. Can we climb high enough? We can. They don't have input capture properly working in this level. Good to know. Ow. It's just us? Wow, you're saying I'm not good enough for you? I see how it is. Battery doesn't even love me. Ow. Ow. Where else are orbs? This is very obnoxious while only being able to turn right. Or did I muff up the input capture? I think that's 3. Oh! I thought I just died. No, I mean, like, I can explain. I meant there's not a lot of people. The more the merrier. I think. I don't think, but I think. What is that? 4 or 5? Do we have... I lost count. There's a gap there. It feels like there should be something on top of, like, this building, maybe. Death. Oh, I'm not dead. Wait, did I just vault a magic orb? Ow. Oh, I need to get up there somehow. Fuck. Wait, can I get... Are these close enough that I can gain some height? When I go a little bit further in, I think so. Ah! I'm bad! Yeah, get off. Thanks. Fudge. Oh, okay. So if I'm... Oh, there's one up there I missed. Ow. Ow. I didn't go high enough. New person joined on YouTube? Hello, Mr. Latitude. How are you? Battery saving me from the fact that I have to look in 2 different places at once. No. There's a T. Latitude? How do you say your name? Am I dumb? Actually, don't answer that. Don't answer that! Don't answer that, please. Am I missing any? Or is this the last one? So we can't wall jump off that. The fact that you can hop over the... Oh, he gone. I'm well, how about you? I'm bad. But I'm good. I'm glad to hear you're doing well. I said... It's just the latitude? Okay. Good to know. Fudge. How... Oh, if I go... Okay, so I want to come from that side. I think. Wait. Do you two have 2 monitors to see YouTube and Twitch? Technically, I have 3. Are we live again? Is the audio broken now? Placing 2 tabs playing the same stream made you echo? Well, if you mute one of them, then it won't echo. So where are the orb? There's one there, there's one there, there's one down there. Well, live audio? Yay! Live audio, and it's not glitchy, right? We don't have the glitchy audio bug, do we? I had to pause the Twitch one completely. Are you aware that most browsers have like a mute button when you hover over the tab and it's playing audio? Well, the goal was to try a new challenge thing, and we have tried a new challenge thing. So let's go over to Twitch. And we'll switch the category over to software and game development. Okay. Audio is clear, that's good. So let's make a few things real fast. Turn that on. Pull this up. And now we should be able... Close that, pull this up. Now we should be able to share the monitor. What do I have in the shader? All right, because we rewrite the sling file. Okay, this is fine. This is fine. Throat's fine. Momento while I stop my throat from dying. Life's hard when you're half broken, you know? Okay. So the goal of today's stream is we did a complete refactor of the graphics API that I'm working on. And the goal is we want to get it a little bit more spread out into comments. Well, I haven't talked about Git yet, have I? I should do a video on Git. I should do an explanation on Git right now. Do I have Godot lying around anywhere? I do. I hope love a vid on Git. You would love a vid on Git? Let's open Git Kraken on Godot. That worked. Packages. Godot. Ignore your bad Spanish. Not me. Spanish? Oh, I already guessed Philippines though, didn't I? Shoot. So what is Git? Git is what we call a version control system. And what does that mean? It means that we can have different versions of the software. So like if I check out this version of the software, you'll notice the code has changed and the behavior has changed. So if we run this, we get a blue screen. But if we check out the latest version, we'll get a black screen. We'll get a black screen. So it's used for tracking different versions of software. And the way we do that, why is mouse lagging? Mouse, would you like to cooperate, please? There we go. And the way we do that, it just makes our coding life better. The way we do that is with these things called comments. So a comment is a list of changes to files. So like we're adding this file, and then in the next comment, we can make some changes to it, right? So a comment tracks all the changes that happened between two versions of a piece of software. The other thing worth mentioning is the idea of a branch. So we can, where's the button? Create a branch here for my cool feature. Is it cool, chill if I just talk on the YouTube? I told you could, like, I don't know, man. a few minutes ago, I mentioned that I had my attention there again. And in this branch, if we now make a change, so I guess like delete the stub backend. So we make a change and then comment it. We'll give it a message like, this is an informative message. I can spell. And now we have this new branch. Well, what we can do is we can now merge this branch back onto another branch. And that lets us work collaboratively on a team very easily. So one person goes and makes a branch for one feature and someone else makes a branch for another feature. And then at the end of the day, when both the features are done, you merge them back together into the main branch, if that makes sense. So Git does two really cool things for you. It lets you have like an undo history of your code. And it lets you work collaboratively with other people. So the other part of that, right, is there's a website called GitHub. Why are you making me prove I'm not a robot? This is discrimination. There's a website called GitHub, which is just a big collection of Git repositories. So like, for example, we can go look at the Godot engine, Godot. And we can see all of the code that goes into the Godot engine. Or what is GitHub lib PNG? PNG group. I can look at all the code that goes into the default PNG image loader. Reference implementation of PNG images. So my goal right now is I have kind of a nasty history with a bunch of changes that I made that I'd like to clean up. So we're doing the very boring, only necessary because I have OCD process of rebasing a Git repo. And rebasing is basically, well, if we pull up that example again, I'll check out root. We'll create a branch here, my rebase branch. So if we look at Godot and we see a merge, right? So we take the branch and we just merge it back on top. So we make a new comment basically that summarizes the branch and put that comment on top of the branch that we're merging into. A rebase, on the other hand, so if we go and do the same thing, so we'll delete the stub backend. Very helpful message. A rebase, instead of summarizing the whole branch into one comment, just copies the comments onto the new branch. So I can rebase this branch onto master, and you see that it copied the commit on top of master, if that makes sense. Or if we did it the other way, so if I create a new branch here too, and I cherry pick, so copy one specific comment into this branch, and I go to master, and I rebase master onto 2, you see how it copied all of the comments from master on top of 2? So a merge, if we do a merge real fast, a merge makes one summarizing comment a rebase copies the whole comment history. And I have a very OCD work by myself style where I like my history to be one long line where I can go back and make some tweaks, which is probably not good practice, but since I work by myself, it lets me be OCD about it. And so we're gonna go through and make a bunch of tweaks and clean stuff up. Now I get to delete all of the nasty tweaks I just made. So we'll delete that branch. Oh, and one last note. This is a tool, if I pull the title bar down, called Gitkraken. You can pull up a terminal. We can do a lot of these. Well, actually, you can do everything from the command line. But why do everything from the command line when I can right-click and visualize like my branches and stuff? If that makes sense. And let's delete. What is it? Drop that one extra comment that does nothing helpful. And we'll delete the branch that made it. Cool. Is that a decent, scuffy 10-minute explanation of how Git works? Is everyone on board with me at the moment? As we do some quick float. If you accidentally delete something, can it be recovered? So there's two answers to that. So like if I go and pull up like my shader language version, right? You notice how there's this origin version and this local version. So the origin version, if we pull up github.com/doxyai/shaderling_cross, is hosted on GitHub. So if you accidentally delete something on either local or remote, and you have the other, so in that, say for example, if I accidentally delete my local, I guess I can't do that since I'm on it. So like if I accidentally switch to up, let's clear that out. Let's switch to update. And let's delete master. So if I accidentally delete my local branch, right? But there's still a version in remote, I can just get it again. Or vice versa. If I accidentally delete the remote branch and I still have the local, I can just push it again. I guess that's the other part worth mentioning. We have the concept of pushing and pulling and a remote. So the remote for most people is GitHub. Some server that's hosting your Git repository. And then the local is obviously this machine, right? So what you do is you push the state of the branch to a remote, or we can do the opposite. So we can pull the state of the branch. So push is basically upload everything I have to the server, and pull is download everything the server has, if that makes sense. So the answer to if you accidentally delete something, can it be recovered, is do you have a backup somewhere? But like if I was out in this branch, right, and I delete master, since I don't have it pushed anywhere, if I accidentally delete it, it's just gone. I understand a bit. Isn't in VS Code you click Control-Z? If you make a change to a file, so like I delete that, then Control-C brings it back. Also, I mentioned that Git can kind of be an undo. So we see that we have this delta to the file now. So maybe if I closed VS Code, I could just discard this hunk. What Git app is this? This is called Gitkraken, which is my personal favorite Git UI. It's not free. Asterisks. It's free if you do open source projects, but they also try to like upsell you on like some AI features. If any of that makes you upset, there is another version called Lazy Git, which does a lot of the same things, but it's a terminal user interface, which is a little bit weird. That's not fair. It does almost the same thing, right? So you can like browse through, and there's some like keys. Quite a few of my students swear by Lazy Git, but I guess I'm just old and stuck in my ways, and I prefer Gitkraken. Yeah, I usually use Lazy Git. I've never tried a GUI, but Gitkraken looks good. It's the one I personally recommend. Cause if I'm not mistaken, right? Lazy Git doesn't give you like a good. It doesn't give you. It doesn't give you this picture. The one where you have all of your branches and you can visualize what's happening in all of them. It only seems to give you information about one branch, unless there's some hidden button somewhere that I haven't pressed. Does that make sense? As I proceed to unfuck my throat again. Recommendation chat. Don't fuck up your throat. It hurts. Cool. So, for anybody new who might have come in since we started talking about Git confuses you? What happened to my throat? 7 rounds of laryngitis in 1 year. Not a fun outcome. For anybody who came in while we were talking about Git, I'm going to be OCD right now. I did a complete refactoring. So like changed everything about the rendering API that I'm working on for the game engine. And so we're gonna basically pull the state from this one comment out into a couple of different comments here, along with some tests to make sure all the code's working and some good stuff like that. Sound good? So we have surfaces working. Let's go confirm that. Oh, do we not have surfaces working? Do. Oh boy. It's time to do the scary thing where we delete build. And then let it build again. So, this project is fun. As we're built on top of, what's it called? Web GPU. So, in order to build this project, we have to build Web GPU. And Web GPU is a couple million lines of code. So when I delete build and have to do a rebuild like that, you see how long it's taking to configure? It's gonna take like 10 minutes to completely rebuild. So that's fun. Note that this is still just like CMake figuring out what we should. Configuring complete errors occurred. Errors occurred. Excuse me? Why did you make an error? Let's go CMake. Clean reconfigure. Thanks for sharing Git. You're welcome. Goodbye, Mr. Latitude. That section should probably become a couple of shorts. Maybe. Battery, remind me that section should become a couple of shorts. Do-do-do. I'm glad that the first thing that happens is that everything proceeds to break and make me look like a complete idiot. That is my favorite outcome. When do I remind you? That's a good question. Well, that's configuring. Let's pop open OS. Welcome to OS. And we're gonna do our patented while we're building a side game. Does anybody have a song request, by the way? As I play the silly click the circles game? Oh, when do I remind you? That's a good question, because we have shorts scheduled out to Christmas right now. So they won't come out till Christmas. So like, if I haven't done it by January, you'll let me? How much game do I play?
See you next time.
How much of this game do I play? At one point, I was top 65,000 in the world in OS. So just a small amount. Where are we failing? What's failing? Oh, we need to get some modules updates, I think. Is that the problem? Well, in order to make games, you have to play games, right? Also, I don't think my list is particularly big. I play a lot less than most people I know, I think. What are you upset about? Ah. Ah, that's cool. One of these days we should probably do an update to slang. And one of these days, I should probably do a video where I explain how the system works. There we go! 14,000 files to compile. I'll be back. You need a cup of coffee? Or an apple tea? I'll be back. I need to wait 10 minutes while 15,000 files compile. Let's change the Twitch name. Chill Graphics API Refactoring. It's a little unfortunate that YouTube isn't a big fan of changing names, extreme names. Let's do Zen Zen Sense. I wonder how the streaming coding is doing with 100% CPU usage. It seems to be coming through pretty okay. So hopefully OBS is like a high priority process. And like the compilation threads are having to work around OBS's schedule. Hail, it compiles half done. I love... What is it called? Resetting. What do I love? Brain work, brain catch up. I love having to do clean rebuilds of web GPU. It's my favorite. Guilty Crown's like 5 minutes. No one was expecting a Rickroll today, were they? gonna leave you up, never gonna let you down, never gonna turn around and desert you. Okay, how is compile? 400 more to go? So what is that, like 3/4 done? Back with a full cup of caffeine. Congratulations. You came back to a Rickroll. Were you expecting to be Rickrolled? Objectively speaking, it's not that bad of a song. I'd even argue it's a pretty good song. I can see chat moving, but it's just far enough away that my eyes can't quite read it. I really need to fix the YouTube plugin. Oh, that was a bad. This is so funny. I was literally watching a CPP tutorial right now and change windows. I will finish that. I will finish that. I can do both. I believe. This is so funny. I was literally watching a CPP tutorial right now and change Windows out of VS Code. I'm being watched. Huh? 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 I don't understand. What is this song's name? What is this song's name? I can tell you that it's from Tenki Noko, or Weathering with You if you prefer the English name. This isn't Grand Escape. It's the other one. Is it called Everything's Gonna Be Okay? I have Everything's Gonna Be Okay in my head. The song almost over. Did I pick another 5-minuter? I didn't realize I had 2 5-minuters. This song is We'll Be Alright by the Rad Rimps.
See you next time.
Is compile done? Compile failed? Why'd compile fail? Warning. Warning. What's failing? Oh, that's failing. The Vulcan structs do not match what we have available. I need to figure out how to prevent that from being an issue. How would I go about preventing that from being an issue? Why is C++ compile time so slow? Because they have a very inefficient process for how they handle importing other files. Most modern languages, when they import another file, what they do is they compile that file down to some like intermediate form that the compiler can use, and then like put that form in a file. Then whenever they need to something from that file, they can just load the intermediate file and have like all of the parsing step done for them. C++'s answer is, I'm going to copy and paste. So like if I see an include, that means I'm going to copy and paste this entire file into this file. So it's not uncommon for like a large C++ project. Like I'm willing to bet that this file, this test.cpp file, is actually like 100,000 lines of code. By the time address boundary error. What? Oh, that would be because I'm using Wayland, and we need to turn on stylizer, use Wayland. Anyway, how are you doing this morning, Mr. Blue Cube? Is anything interesting happening in your life? I don't understand the I was watching a C++ tutorial and changed Windows out of VS Code. I'm being watched. I'm so confused. So the whole hashtag include just hardcodes the whole file in the other? Yeah. Hashtag include literally means I want you to copy paste that file in. Which is possibly the least efficient way of solving that problem. C++ 20 added the ability to do modules, which is what other modern languages do. And they found that loading the entire C++ standard library, like every single line, as a module took the same amount of time as encoding IO stream once. And we like to include IO stream all over the place, so modules do a huge speed up. The downside, though, is that only Microsoft C++ compiler officially supports modules. So everything else has half-baked implementation that doesn't quite work. Unsupported S-type. Aw. I guess enabling Dawn support for Wayland would be helpful too. Aye. How many minutes of getting the environment to work again has this been? I have some serious usability issues with this library. The library itself, I think, is one of the more usable graphics APIs, but getting the damn thing built is kind of a nightmare. The cache stuff? The correct question is how many hours? Thanks, battery. What would I ever do without your moral support? Did it work? Okay, are we alive? There we go. We got a blank surface. Cool. So we can actually get started now. So we got surface support. So I believe the next thing up is texture support. So we'll copy over the state of texture. So backends, web GPU. And we'll grab texture.cpp wholesale and copy it over. And we'll grab the texture part. It takes that much lines of code for one window. If you're being... So, I'm doing some error handling. One window is technically SDL init, followed by SDL create window. And then down at the end of your program, SDL destroy window, followed by SDL quit. So it's only 4 lines of code, which isn't bad. I'm just putting some error handling around it to detect when it fails. And I'm using a defer, which is something that C++ doesn't natively have. So we're doing a bunch of macro stuff to make it happen. And a defer just means I want to take this code and run it at the end. So writing defer here is basically the same thing as writing SDL quit down here at the end, if that makes sense. So this is ours. No, this is theirs. And we need ours. We don't have a separate one for texture views. No, so this is both. So there's, we're gonna grab texture and texture view. From the old version, and we'll pull that across. Do we need anything? Actually, I don't want to pull everything across. I just want the constructor part and the instructor part.